Welcome to Loleventvods. These are the best highlights of today's LEC 2025 matchup.
Yeah, a lot of responsibility. Look at their comp. Lunsas is the only real way to start a fight.
With that towards mid. Is it body slam first for the Gragas? Body slam flash, always a risk. Nuke just walking away. Wave not in a great state for him. Trying to get over to his jungler. Nagnako is just going to be a nuisance.
He might be, but he's also going to do a decent amount of damage too. He's going to get good amount there. Now, as soon as Chayat gets up to level 2, next electrocute, there's a bit of threat if Nuke does. Oh, no, he's 1 minion off, so actually he's going to be completely fine with that one.
Oh, flash charm immediately. The Foxfire as well. Nuke with the shield. Oh, Chayat just unable to get the extra damage down.
I knew it was close. I think they're happier playing things slow because they have a very traditional front back. They still have the shins out, that's okay. But I think with the Wukong Ari, you want to get off the ground early. So watch for Vitality and see how they find inroads. Going towards the Dragon right now.
113 starting up with his bot lane pushing through. Nuke also has the push in the mid lane. Doesn't have level 6 yet, whereas Chayek does. And Chayek will try and work his way across. Paris splashing forward for Hylissang. The heal coming out as well. 113 diving in, and Hilly's dead for first blood. Chayek chunked out by Nuke as well. And now Linsys needs to get away from 113 in Paris. Ice keeping Kazi at bay. Nuke kills Chayek. Linsys dies. Kazi, well, you can cleanse, but do you get away? 113 didn't want to tank the tower, nor does Paris or Ice. Kazi's able to survive. We've said that a couple of times in the last couple of games, but BDS very much on the board. Chayek at bay. Chayek didn't have flash either, used it, remember, trying to kill Nuke at that level 2 mark, so because of that, couldn't escape quickly enough. Linsys will be able to take grubs for Vitality, but BDS were willing to give this up in game 1 and already actually didn't take the Dragon. Nuke will be fine just walking away from that one. 113 did start up the Drake without the mid prio now though, because Nuke has been forced away. Does have that teleport, but that takes a while for him to get back into the lane. However, with Paris and Ice coming across, it should be the first Dragon of the matchup for BDS.
Linsys wants nothing to do with this, slamming through top side. I think Chayek was just seeing if there's anything opportunistic earlier game composition with their mid jungle in this game.
Kazi stunned. Lockup coming through as well. Kazi can look to jump the wall, but he can't get there in time. The CC from Paris into the Chain of Corruption, into Shockwave, obviously very powerful, but Chayek's ability to position and get onto the backline, more powerful in this early game. 113 will take another grub. That's 2 so far to BDS, and it looks like likely to be 3 apiece once again between these two teams. With Chayek backing Vitality, it's cinematic League of Legends. They've got a widescreen, they've got some popcorn, they're just watching to see if something's happening. Paris goes in with the Magnet Storm. Cyclone coming out as well. A good double stun, but Paris kind of sacrificed himself here. BDS could have pathed out bot, were a bit greedy to try and get a bit of extra action in. And then Linsys locks him up. 113 going back in. Ice coming in from the side as well. Linsys healed up. Chain of Corruption going wide. Linsys obviously no Cyclone left. 113 dives back in. Again, the Hell Pick shield coming out. And he gets onto the backline, the charm. 113 surviving for a long time here. Healed up as well with the Sundered Sky. Auto attacks in the end. And here comes Sire to try and save the day. Nagnako in the end will kill 113. Chayek falls as well. Well, Irrelevant's going to chase Nagnako behind the top.
Table that doesn't help, but we're getting a big fight here. Paris
jumps back in, only hits onto the clone. Nuke does have the Shockwave here. Chayek has that Spirit Rush as well. We're fighting over the Drake right now as Hylissang has to pop the Wild Growth on himself. Chayek goes in, charm wide though as Paris dives back forward. Chayek ignited, should survive through that. 100 health enough to survive the Ignite. BDS already killed off Hilly though, and now trying to gain control as Linsys goes back in with the Cyclone. Kazi trying to get excited in the middle of the fight. Ice surviving though. Linsys with another Cyclone. The movement speed getting out of dodge. 113 low, but he's going to heal up off the blue buff. And in the end, BDS get a kill and get the hell out.
I think that might just buy them the Dragon. Is anyone going to stick around from BDS? They don't have any teleports to come in. Nuke could cause some issues if he sees them here, especially with the Honey Fruit as well. Does he want to go forward?
Too many people off the map. He doesn't know where Nagnako is. Hilly's on his way back.
I think Nagnako being there is the actual threat, because he has.
It feels a little bit like the old school Cassante Q3 into ult behind us. I was like, guys, at some point you have to stop falling for this. But Nagnako now doesn't have an ultimate, and there's a wave just about to knock on this tower. 113 going in. Paris as well there to stop Nagnako from retreating. Linsys is on his way across. No Cyclone for him yet. Nagnako with a good body slam. Redemption as well from Hilly will be enough to heal up Nagnako. Paris low as he tanks up the tower. Nocto tanks the next tower. Oh, that was really well played by Nuke. He tanks the tower shot as 113 starts to walk out. The shockwave hitting as well kills off NuckNucko.
That really doesn't help you in terms of your assassination. That 1v1, 113, a little bit left alone here.
Trying to dash away, the Cyclone going in, dash forward by Kazi, 113 falling low, Crescent Guard not enough to keep him alive. Now Paris is in the middle of Vitality as well. Nuke being forced to flash the wall, Irrelevant trying to get the hell out of there as well. Chain of Corruption dodged by NuckNucko, and just as we said things were falling apart for Vitality, they find 3 quick kills. Chayek's looking for more, as he did have that extra Spirit Rush charge come up and getting the kill. The Ultra Shock Laser not quite enough to kill off Nuke. Kazi's going to step around the corner. This is Rift Herald to Vitality, and they've got their way back into the game.
That's good. You get 4 Dark Seal stacks onto the Ahri, helps you get a little bit of that value back, which you've lost in the early game, and that fight was taken just before the Shockwave came back up. It only came up midway through for Nuke, meaning he couldn't use that as the instant disengage. The Shinzo, which is a bit... Hang on,
double TP.
Double tilt onto Nuke. They're really investing for this.
Does he see NuckNucko? I think perhaps now he's noticed. There's a very angry Gragas on his way across. The charm's going to connect. Paris here as well. Can't quite land the stun. NuckNucko gets the kill in time and now Irrelevant. You've got 2 tanks against the damage leaders of Vitality. 113's on his way here, but you can't get NuckNucko down quickly enough. BDS will start to retreat. And it's another kill over to Vitality. A moment ago, it was 8-2 in BDS's favor. Now, Vitality with 4 unanswered kills.
That's really bringing them back into competition in this game. Normally I'd say, oh, double teleports.
He stops Paris from getting in for engages. You've got the Cyclone there as well for additional CC. Rift Herald put down by Vitality as they look to push through mid. And this is what I'm talking about. 113 with great dodges. Dodges the explosive cast, dodges the charm, gets the Spirit Rush out of Chayek. Now the Rift Herald's going to knock him up though. And Linsus has his driving license. Get it, Max Verstappen on the phone because he's going for more as he dives in. Ice dead as well. Paris falls. Linsus out of tower range now. Will go down in the end. Nuke trying to put the damage back onto Chayek. Kazi tanks up a tower shot. Can't quite get the damage onto Nuke to kill him off. BDS lose 3 again in exchange for only 1. Actually hit those auto attacks. Gold lead for Vitality, as you say, about 1,000 ahead. 2 items now on Kazi. Has that Runaan's complete. Linsus looking for the flank here. Nuke does have flash. Has that shockwave as well. Keep our eyes on that for this fight. Linsus in a good position.
That's a really big thing. No Shinzo ultimate could really change the way they play the front line.
Crescent Guard probably, I'm going to say like 20-25 seconds away from being back up. How much do you want to invest for a Cloud Drake? Only second of the game for either of these teams. The charm onto 113. He's down to half. He steps back forward. NuckNucko looking for that explosive cast as well. Crescent Guard now back off cooldown. 113 goes in, but Linsus is able to secure the Drake on the back line already. Nuke has been atomized. Paris trying to get in the pit, but the chase continues. Down goes Ice. He's melted. And 113 able to dash to the Gromp, but doesn't have a flash and doesn't really have a hope of escaping this. Chayek lands the charm and buries 113.
Oh, BDS might have themselves the physics in Nuke, but Vitality are finding their chemistry. They're getting these combos off the ground for what feels like the first time in a long time, getting a ton of value out of this mid jungle we asked a lot for. NuckNucko's cast really added so much to the flavor of that too. Objectives going alongside it as well. BDS, now they are the ones being asked to somehow slow this game.
Couple of minutes, you can see still 3 minutes on the Drake, 3 minutes on the Baron, but they will be looking to try and take down some of these standing towers. Ice just jumped on immediately, the cleanse. Oh god, Ice. That was great from Kazi, but Ice's positioning there was a little bit aggressive.
And BDS need to really pay... what is Hilly doing alone up here on top lane? Hilly.
He's got a false life, he's going to pop the Wild Growth and the heal to escape. And it was worth it because Linsus gets onto Ice, who has to flash the wall. Linsus, though, going in with the decoy, will get the Cyclone movement speed as well and brings down the decimating smash. Hilly in the end forced to withdraw by 113. Oh, Sag.
Well, okay, it's not in Summoner's Rift. You can enjoy that on ARAM and Arena.
Yep, let's get it back onto the Howling Abyss. Grab that Capucus. Kazi now with 3 items as well with the Bloodthirster complete. BDS just trying to delay. They're trying to get to 3 items. You can see Nuke's now got a needlessly large rod, but he's basically a full item behind. Ice is in the same position with that recurve bow. Unless they can get a bit stronger, they're not going to be able to fight Vitality in this position.
And one of the biggest problems, someone sniffs at your lane. That's a big problem because you can't push up anywhere safely. You have to put 4 people in your own jungle, and you can't answer this.
You can see Irrelevant was trying to team up with his the rest of his squad to try and defend through the mid lane, but that's a great Spirit Rush from Chayek as Irrelevant. His ultimate is stop. Chayek goes back forward. Irrelevant with a shield, still charmed in the end. Nuke trying to get him from the side, but NuckNucko keeps him at bay. And Vitality pick up the kill, position for the Baron, get the tower. Now, can BDS find a way to respond to this? NuckNucko still has TP, as does Chayek.
I don't know whether Vitality want to stick on this. Linus is taking a lot of damage, and of course Trike did just use his ult. You could double teleport in. Ari's sticking in bot lane for now. Vitality call off the Baron.
Just back away from it. Don't have to force, right? You're in such a strong position. Naka will clear out the control. Wood Chayek standing around the corner as well. This is what Vitality has done so well this game. It's the flank position. Kazi down towards the bottom side. Naka and Chayek can walk up here. Irrelevant just trying to act as that bodyguard. Charm just wide. Irrelevant goes in. There's a shockwave as well. Chayek not able to get out in time. I think the smite coming out alongside the damage from Nuke was enough. And now BDS have found one pick. Is that enough for them to gain control?
To stack up the queue and immediately go in. No counterplay. It is down to Kazi and Naka really to buy space for that Zeri to really go off.
You don't have shockwave. It's like Chain of Corruption, Magnet Storm. Naka caught up by Irrelevant. Paris will be looking for the engage here. Linces goes in. The Cyclone on the backline with the explosive cast is gorgeous, but Ice is untouched. Nuke able to get out of the back of the fight as well as Irrelevant is falling low. 113 pulled back. Linces diving back in and 113 will fall. Vitality find a pick of their own. The TP behind as Nako looks for the flank. Nuke's gonna TP out. Nako is there. Ice healthy enough for now. Cleanses away the slow. Irrelevant trying to get back towards his top lane tower. TP in by Chayek, down towards the Razor Beats. Irrelevant getting chunked out now.
He just doesn't
have the shield, he's just slowed permanently. Irrelevant goes down. There's minions pushing towards that bot to deal with, and Vitality should be able to claim the Baron as their prize.
Yeah, stumbling the plans from Vitality, but BDS just can't make it work around the Baron. It's bad terrain for them. They really don't want to be stuck into that pit. Now Vitality, some way, by hook or by crook, they get themselves onto the Baron themselves, and that will twin perfectly into, of course, the Dragon spawn up there as well. That will be just a minute off. Vitality get to quickly recall, push out the map, go down towards
Drake to get the pressure on the tier 3.
Well, I mean, you look at the wards coming down from BDS. Vitality don't have the best vision control. As long as Vitality can just use the Baron buff they've just earned, sure, why not? This isn't Soul for BDS, and Cloud Soul's not the game ender for Vitality either. Plays through the side lane again. Chayek's gonna get himself some good gold there on that top lane turret. There's a teleport back to a Nexus turret to defend this now, actually. And yes, there was an objective. Hope the heavens dispense something.
It's really, really tricky. Haven't really seen Paris be able to make an impact in these fights either because of the amount of disengage there is. The body slam, the cyclone, the charm, the wild growth, the polymorph as well, even as you get in. Like, so hard for BDS to actually find fights on their own footing. And even when they do, the explosive cast then comes out and you are on very unstable terrain. Vitality pushing in, looking to even out this series. They're not done yet in the winter split of the LEC. Nako just being a nuisance on the left side of the fight. Linces goes in with a Cyclone onto 113. Paris tries to find the engage on Hilly, but the rest of his team can't get close enough. Paris already down. Nako has the explosive cast. The body slam's going to land as well. The explosive cast knocks Ice into the wall. Nuke with the shockwave. 113 still going to get charmed up here. Redemption coming out from beyond the grave from Hillisang. Now a 3v3 erupts as Ice, Nuke, and Irrelevant trying to maintain the defense for BDS. Linces dashing in. Baron has expired. These minion waves easier to clear for BDS, but still not the easiest as both the Nexus towers fall just to the incidental damage. Charm onto Ice, who immediately cleanses it away. Double super minions in every lane now. Linces walking up towards the top side. Irrelevant trying to keep him interested in the action. At least another charm from Chayek, and down goes Nuke. Paris back alive. The Spirit Rush charge available for Chayek as he dives onto Ice, who just tries his hardest but can't take down two. Linces survives. Nako goes down. Irrelevant to Paris now just trying to clear out the waves.
They don't end the game though. And
not quite. Even with that last stand, I'm not sure BDS will be making their way further towards first stand in this game at least. They have the third of the best of three, of course. And now Vitality continue to push in. Nako for that flank position. Linces jumps in. There's the Cyclone. Oh, they just got to be dead immediately. Ice locked up. Nuke having to flash away. Paris diving in, but there's no damage left at all for BDS. Nuke's back on the fountain, and Vitality are going to make 113 join him there. A triple for Kazi to round it out, and we're, for the first time in playoffs, going to Game 3.
Finally, we dig a little bit deeper into the champion pools. Vitality versus BDS will be going towards a Game 3 for